Hey, welcome back. Oh, did I sync? Maybe not. Beep, beep, beep. That's my sync. Welcome back. I have a fun little, oh, I need to get that. What is it? Ooh, it's another map. Every Friday now, because the improv place that I go, they live stream their performances on Friday, and it's 2 hours from 8 to 10, and I'm like the only one who watches it, but I kind of like watch it while I'm playing Tunic, or I just got the show. I'll probably play the show today. The show Hey Otani. It was free. It was kind of cool. Game Pass is cool, man. And I heard that PlayStation is kind of doing a Game Pass thing. But I don't think I would... when I get the PS5, maybe I'll get it. But maybe that's what I'll do next. That's a lot of money, though, because it's going to be like $30 a month to have both the PS Plus and the Game Pass. It's a lot. I don't know if I can afford it. Can't see anything. Where am I on the map? Okay. Making progress in this well. But yeah, I've liked doing that. That's been a nice little Friday thing for me, and I'm going to Five Guys today. There's your free will. I'm not going to McDonald's. Well, this is what freaking Tolstoy said. Given the circumstances, I'm going to Five Guys for a reason. Because tomorrow I'm driving back to New Jersey, and on the way back I'm going to eat McDonald's. So it's like I can't eat McDonald's 2 days in a row. So today I'm eating Five Guys. It's true. Tolstoy is right. Well, there is no free will. I'm going to Five Guys. Because God has preordained that I shall go to Five Guys today. How did I do that shortcut? Oh, it's just... I never opened the shortcut. Oh, let's book it. Let's book it. Now, I'm missing a shortcut. I know I did a shortcut. Yo, run. Go. Okay, you can't. Okay, just kill me. I don't care. You only lose... The thing is, you only lose $20 when you die, so it's not a big deal. Right? I think that's right. How much money do I have? See, I still have 500. And I just spent a bunch, so... Where's the shortcut? Was he looking at me? Hey! You looking at me? He's looking at me. Well... You don't look at me. I look at you. Where was that shortcut? I'm an idiot. I don't know. Was it up here? I don't know. I gotta open this shortcut. Okay, I wanted to talk about a TV show today that I've been watching called The Girl from Plainview. Have you seen it? It's on Hulu. It's really good. It's very interesting that... Oh, can I go behind that waterfall? I bet. It's such a recent thing. Like, when I heard that they were doing this... Usually when they do something like this, it's a documentary or like a true crime series. So what happened was this girl, the premise that you learn like right away, and you've probably heard this story. It's an amazing story, like an amazingly horrible story. this girl texted this guy that she kind of knew who was suicidal, and he was like, I'm gonna do it, and she was like, yeah, you should do it. And the big text was that, like, he said, I'm not gonna do it, I'm getting out of the car. And she said, get back in the car and do it. And so they made like a 10 episode miniseries, dramatized, or what, dramatized, I don't know. Dramatized, yeah. Dramatized about this situation, and it's really good. And they don't, like, I don't know, it's just so interesting. There's also kind of like a mystery aspect to it, because I mean, obviously what they're doing is they're not making the girl like too much of a villain, but then you're kind of like, well, why did she do it? Why did she do that? And there is kind of a mystery to it. And also you think, like, it's so recent. It's only like 6 years ago or something that, like, the family of the kid who died, they must have had a big say in this. And the fact that it's still good even after that is pretty crazy. Because you think it would just be like, oh, our son was the most amazing son, and we loved him, and this girl killed him. It's not like that. But the reason I wanted to talk about it today is because I didn't know this, but the kid struggled a lot with social anxiety, and I haven't really researched this that much. I want to look into it more, but I don't want to spoil it. Like, I'm not done with the show, so I don't want to spoil it. But there's a scene where he's talking to a camera, and I think it's directly copied from something that he actually did in real life. Like, probably verbatim what he said, which is like, I have really bad social anxiety and I can't connect with people. And I like, there are a couple scenes where they kind of show that he does have social anxiety, and they're not just saying that. One of them is he's in a country club with his dad, and they're eating lunch, and he's eating lunch with his two sisters, and he's not really saying anything. And then somebody, like an old lady, comes up to the dad, to the table, and starts talking about everybody, and he's like, oh, you have such a nice little family here. And the camera kind of focuses on the kid, Conrad, the kid who dies. And he's just kind of making a perfect social anxiety face of just like, I don't know. It's like perfect. I'm like, that's me. That's what I would always do. That stupid face of just like, hi, thanks for coming over. I'm not going to say anything. And she's like, oh, this must be the famous Conrad. He likes baseball. I'm like, it's perfect. It's such a perfect depiction of that situation that I always hate. When I was a kid, especially. Like, when I was an 18-year-old kid, like he is in the show, that was me. This kid is me. The only difference is that his parents get divorced, and I'm telling you, if my parents got divorced, I might have killed myself. I don't know if I would be here. I mean, like, if my parents got divorced and it was like they were yelling at me and like they were yelling at each other, and it was if my home environment was like that, I don't know. There's definitely an increased chance that I would have killed myself when I was like 18 or 20 or something. Because I was him. Everything else about his life, it seems so similar to mine. Oh, I need that. I think there's a boss coming up. Let's see. Ooh. They trick you. Those bones don't come alive, but these bones do. What's back here? What is this? Better be something good. I bet it's just money. Ooh. I don't know what that does. I think it's like a freeze potion or something. This game does kind of have the problem that every game has where they give you items and like you're afraid to use them. Where am I? Because you're like, oh, I gotta save them for the next boss, and then you get to the end of the game and you're like, oh, I still have like a million items. This game does try to solve that in an interesting way. What they do is, on one of these instruction manuals, it says, here's a tip. Use as many bombs. Is it here? No. Where it says, I want to find it. I don't know if I have it yet. It says use the bombs and you'll get extra bombs. So it kind of rewards you for using stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay. That's a good way to get around that problem. I don't have it. Because you always have the problem in these games like Final Fantasy, like you have a million potions and you never use them because you're like, I gotta save them for Sephiroth. Sephiroth. Look. I think that's it for today. Oh, I got the lantern. That's what I needed. So you get the lantern, and then you can go in the dark dungeon because you have the lantern now. See, I got a little lantern on my hip. Okay, one more video for today, and then I get to go to Five Guys and watch improv, and it's gonna be a good Friday, and it's gonna be a good Saturday. Sunday is my Nana's birthday. We'll see how that goes. I gotta meet my family, and that's always a adventure for me. But it's gonna be a good. My life is going great. Thanks for asking. It's so much better. I have never once thought in the past 5 months, like, it would be good to be dead right now. And that was an everyday thought for me last year or 2 years ago. Driving home, thinking, wow, it would be so great if that car just decided to kill me. And it's so good to be distancing myself from those thoughts because they even seem like they're almost a different person now. Even though it wasn't that long ago. I still have not solved the problem that came up when I was depressed of what's the point? Why am I doing any of this? It's not gonna matter. Still true, but doesn't bother me as much because my life's easy. When your life is easier, you don't need a purpose. You can just do stuff and enjoy it for what it is. But when it's hard to get up every day, you need a reason to get up. And I still don't really have a reason, which means that I am susceptible to depression. If like I got fired or like I got in a car crash and like my legs got amputated or something, or like I went blind or deaf or something, that would be really, really hard for me because I don't have a purpose to come back from that. I'd have to find something. But right now I'm on freaking easy street, man. Job's good. Improv. Five Guys. Anyway, see you tomorrow.